will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. Number 8, Lamar Jackson, trotting onto the field at quarterback, ready to lead this Ravens offense.
And you've got to think that they've got to be feeling pretty fresh. You know, coming off of the open week, didn't have to play, right? Gives them a chance to rest up a little bit, heal some of those aches and pains, and excited about playing again. That really rekindles things a little bit. I want to see how they come out and establish themselves here early.
And that bye week coming right where they want it, in the middle of the schedule. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Second down and 3. First carry for the former Tar Heel, Michael Carter. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Jackson. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. The Ravens get a new set of downs, give them 17 on that pickup.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. A handoff for Carter. Carter, a first down and more. And he'll be taken down at the 26. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. On first down, right back to Carter. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. This defense for the Colts, they were very good last week in the win over New Orleans.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
And that's exactly what offenses try to avoid by using motion and throwing different formations up. They hate when he can draw a bead on the play, get a running start, and make a big play behind the line of scrimmage as he did just there.
On 3rd down, Jackson. He'll go underneath, dropping it off to Edwards. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down, right around the 18-yard line. 7 yards on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down. And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And the Ravens strike first at 3-zip. So the opening drive does yield points. Maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating first downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points. Easton and the Colts now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll run it here. This is Marlon Mack. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a 1st down. This running game so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
That's caught. It's James Washington. 25 yards that time.
Time to give some credit to the big fellows, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you've got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. Back to throw. Eason, he'll let this go for the end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep, try and throw some air under it, and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
And a good tackle there right around the 30. Stops him short of the first down. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Escaping the pressure right. Into the hands of his running back, Marlon Mack. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Another good reception there. The Colts on the march. Clock running, under a minute to go now here in a fast-moving first quarter. On first down, Jacob Eason. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
It's interesting, partner, that most defenses try and guard the 35-yard line actively because they think the way kickers are nowadays, about a 52-yard field goal, they're kind of giving up points. But you get even deeper into territory, you get into the red zone, they're going to guard it even more, which means more pressure, more blitzing.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Once more, he was trying to get it to Kenny Galladay. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That's caught by Galladay. It'll be a gain of 17, but even with that, they'll be well short here for 4th down.
I don't know how many times, not just in my playing career, but you and I working together, have we ever heard a coach say, you know, I just don't have that play on my call sheet. And that's really what we had here. That was a big game we're trying to get out of.
Yeah, big gain, still a ways to go, though. So matching field goals on our opening 2 drives.
Yeah, it feels like 2 boxers feeling each other out here in the early going of the game, right? Exchanging some jabs, but none of the heavy stuff just yet.
And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback. Baltimore set to take over here for their 2nd possession of the game. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
On 2nd and 9, Jackson. He'll get this one to Pittman. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. Now Jackson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Andrews. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down. Here's Corey Bojorquez now. Back deep, Ray McLeod. So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. 2nd drive coming up here for the Indianapolis Colts. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
2nd down and 5. On the give, this is Mack. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. They got 5 through the air last play, now 5 on the ground. 1st and 10. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
1st and 10, Eason. This one into the hands of Burton.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
On 2nd down now, it's Mack, and he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. A gain of just a yard, but it's a 1st down.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the 1st down. They love being physical.
Eason's throw here pulled in by Galladay. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. A 14-yard gain for Indianapolis and also move the sticks. Coming up on 3 minutes left in the half in a 3-3 ball game. Just a pair of field goals to this point. Buying time to his left. That's going to be caught by Allie Cox. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. So a costly penalty yardage-wise as that'll move the football down to the spot of the foul.
And what the officials are looking for in these situations, whether you're playing the man or the ball. And if you're playing the man, you get a lot less leeway in terms of what's going to happen at the end of the play. But if you're looking for the football, it's less likely to draw the flag.
5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Looking to throw. Eason flushed out right. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Back to throw. Eason dumps this one off to Mack. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. A gain of 4 on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Out of the gun, here's a give to Mack. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Marlon Mack with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Colts have taken the lead. The point after is good. And the lead is now 10-3. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Just a lone field goal for them so far, trailing 10-3 as they come up 1st and 10. Flush to his right. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the 1st down on a 13-yard run. To throw is Jackson. Throw left side, taken in by Pittman. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore 1st down. Middle of the field, he's got McLaurin. 7 yards, the pickup there. To throw again on 2nd down. Jackson, it's complete to Brown, right side. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Jackson will throw again. Throw to the right here, taken in by McLaurin. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. 2nd and 4. Jackson. And yet again, it's McLaurin. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Throwing is Jackson. This is caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped it to 1. A good pickup there, 26 yards. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. They'll try to run for it with Carter. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. 2nd down and goal. Jackson toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
They've been playing sound fundamental defense thus far and able to keep this offense from creating a major dent on the scoreboard.
Able to force the incompletion, but still waiting for that game-changing play. You feel like it's coming. The first sack, the first turnover. And that'll be caught. Touchdown Ravens. It's Hollywood Brown. Marquise Brown in the final seconds of the first half. And the Ravens have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and we are tied here in the 2nd quarter. All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. Returning from his end zone is Ray McLeod. And he returns this to the 22. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And with 5 seconds to go, this will likely be our final play. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. So thanks to the late, well, I know we hold off on the halftime update after all. Seems like everyone's ready to go here for the 2nd half in Week 8 in the NFL. And ready to get the party started for the 2nd half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Easton and the Colts now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Able to complete this one to McLeod. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him? Either fellow receivers or offensive linemen. That makes that play a really nice timing play. And sometimes it can break big.
7 yards to pick up there.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense. So that you can have people around the ball when it's caught. And you don't give up much run after the catch.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Eason. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. Here's Eason off the play fake. Rolling to his right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. A good decision in the end to pull it and run. Gets him 9 yards and a 1st. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Mack. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2. They go right back to Mack, and he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. Throwing is Eason. Dancing to his left. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. And quickly they get to the line. Play action. It's Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That's a tough spot for a running back coming out of the backfield because you know he's got to look for the football, knowing full well he's got a man coming his way, full steam, and he broke that one up.
Eason. And he fires one, but incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too.
Touchdown, Colts. That's caught. T.Y. Hilton, his second touchdown on the season. And the Colts have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. The extra point up and good. And that makes it a 17-10 score. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. No run back here for Jones, a touchback. The Ravens offense getting ready now for their first possession of the second half. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Shotgun snap and a give to Carter. Wiggles free. Carter a first down and more. 20, 10. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Holding offense.
Ouch. Could have been a game-tying touchdown. They'll have to hold on that at least for now.
Ouch in a big way. Like ripping the Band-Aid off there. Can they let the sting subside and come back and get it done?
Now it's Jackson. That one is slant to McLaurin. That's a gain of 11. Would have been a first down if not for that penalty moments ago. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. They'll run on first down. Carter. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. That's a 12-yard gain now on back-to-back plays. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. They go play action with Jackson. That's into the hands of the tight end Boyle. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Down on the field, we've got an injured Colt after that last play. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. Throwing again on 2nd down. Jackson. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. 44 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Here's Carter. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. Jackson now. And that is incomplete.
Well, if you're going to give out a little applause on that play, it has to go to the defense. More good work by them. They've taken away the passing lanes all game long, and you can see the frustration that it's causing because he just about threw that one into the first row.
So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps him inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
Returning from his end zone is Ray McLeod. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this third quarter. 3 quarters in the books. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Starting the drive with a give to Mack. And some room to roam now. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one 28 yards on the ground.
No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked by Emmanuel Mosley. And the Ravens are right back in this football game. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. The interception sets them up with an opportunity to erase this fourth quarter deficit. Now, this series could very well determine our outcome. And able to get it across the 10 to the 15. Trying to escape the shadow of their goalpost. That helped. 10 yards. First down. From the gun, it's Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. First down and more for Jackson. And he'll get this all the way up to the 42-yard line. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. Here's Jackson.
They'll set up the screen to Carter.
And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down. Here's Jackson to throw. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end Andrews. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Jackson from the shotgun. The toss here completed to Pittman. And he's going to get this inside the 30. The catch and run good for 18 and a first down.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
7 yards to pick up there.
And Jackson throwing once more. This one caught by his tight end Andrews.
Jackson to Andrews on that one. First down, Baltimore.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson.
A throw to the flat for Carter.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way, and really we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
To throw again on second down. Jackson into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Corey Willis. And the Colts are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They get the crucial turnover, just huge, but now they've got the football deep in their own territory, and you got to be careful because if you give it right back, there goes your lead.
Have to be extremely happy with their defense. They received a gift. That takeaway. Even though they're deep in their own territory, now they have the football. And you know there's always that alpha on defense, that grouchy guy. Forget what the coaches said. I'll guarantee you, he told the quarterback, we just took care of you. Now you take care of us.
And he takes this just about a yard shy of the 20.
97 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line. And we pause a moment here because wide receiver Kenny Galladay still down on 3rd down, a run by Mack. And this is going to be a Colts 1st down as he'll take this up to about the 33-yard line. That one looks like he'll throw here. Escaping the pressure right. Throw over the middle, going to be caught here by Mo Alley Cox. On 2nd down, here's a run with Mack. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. So here we go, Charles, 3rd down. Any chance you're throwing?
I don't think so. I think you got to keep the clock rolling here.
And indeed, they will keep it on the ground. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the 1st. Now it appears we're going to get whistles and a stop. A man down on the return. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he's on a punt for the first time this afternoon. Yards on the punt, return of 4, and the Ravens, they'll take over. Jackson and the Ravens, here they come. Down 17-13, 1:04 on the clock. Now their losing streak in danger of continuing as they come up on 1st down. Now he dumps this off over the middle, and he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Now Jackson. And that's complete to Brown. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Jackson. That'll be caught by the big tight end, Andrews. 10 seconds to go. Jackson to throw. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Well, we saw a close game that kept us on the edge of our seats down to that final whistle. And right before that final whistle, defense with one last exclamation mark there getting the sack to end it.
I love how you phrased it because we were waiting to see what would happen. Obviously, we thought something would happen downfield. Instead, it happens in the offensive backfield, and that's your ball game.
So for the Colts, they fall a game under 500 now at 3 up and 4 down. And they'll get to stay home again next week as the Tennessee Titans come to town. Meanwhile, for Baltimore, things are definitely going south quickly as they fall now to 1-6. And they'll be on the road next week as they get a date with the Jaguars in Jacksonville. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gautin saying so long, everybody.